The effects of feeling like the odd one out in social settings, whether at school, work, or in friendships. Feeling like the odd one out can be an unsettling and isolating experience. It refers to the sense of being different from others in a group, which can stem from various factors such as personality, appearance, interests, or beliefs. This feeling of being disconnected or excluded has profound psychological, emotional, and social effects on an individual. Understanding these impacts is crucial, as they can affect one's mental health, relationships, and overall sense of self-worth. Psychological effects. The psychological consequences of feeling like the odd one out are multifaceted. The most immediate effect is often an increase in stress and anxiety. Constantly feeling different or out of place can trigger a heightened state of self-consciousness, leading individuals to overanalyze their actions, words, and even appearance. This overthinking can spiral into self-doubt, where one begins to question their identity, desirability, or even value in the group. For some, this feeling can escalate into a fear of rejection or abandonment. The uncertainty of being accepted by others fosters an ongoing sense of insecurity, which can manifest in social anxiety, depression, or low self-esteem. People who feel like outsiders may internalize the idea that something is inherently wrong with them, which can lead to a negative self-image and a distorted view of social situations. Emotional consequences. The emotional toll of feeling like the odd one out often involves feelings of loneliness and sadness. Humans are inherently social creatures who thrive on connection and belonging. When this connection feels unattainable, the emotional consequences can be severe. Individuals may feel invisible, as if their voice or presence does not matter in the larger social dynamic. This sense of invisibility can breed deep feelings of isolation, even in the presence of others. Over time, this emotional isolation can lead to frustration and resentment. Feeling excluded or misunderstood can create a rift between oneself and the group, fostering a sense of disconnection that grows with time. The emotional pain of being the odd one out may also manifest as anger, either directed inwardly, toward oneself, or outwardly, toward others, especially if the individual perceives their differences as being ridiculed or ignored. Social effects. On a social level, being the odd one out can have a significant impact on relationships. People who consistently feel like outsiders may start withdrawing from social activities or avoiding situations where they might feel alienated. This withdrawal can further perpetuate the feeling of isolation and can limit opportunities to form meaningful connections with others. Over time, this self-imposed social isolation can create a cycle where the individual feels more and more disconnected, reinforcing their belief that they don't belong. Moreover, feeling different from others can also affect how people engage with social norms and expectations. In environments where conformity is valued, such as schools or workplaces, individuals who stand out in some way may feel pressure to change in order to fit in. This can lead to a loss of authenticity, as individuals try to mold themselves into a version that aligns with the group, even if it contradicts their true self. This internal conflict between self-acceptance and the desire for social approval can result in emotional exhaustion and a diminished sense of personal identity. Long-term effects. Over time, the cumulative effects of feeling like the odd one out can shape an individual's long-term sense of self. In extreme cases, constant exclusion or rejection can lead to lasting identity crises. If a person is frequently made to feel different, it may erode their confidence in navigating social interactions. This can create barriers to future relationships, as the person may become hesitant to trust others or open up emotionally. Additionally, these feelings of alienation can impact a person's ability to contribute to or thrive in social or professional settings. The fear of standing out or being judged can stifle creativity, productivity, and personal growth. It can also affect how someone perceives their place in the world, making them question their worth in both their personal and professional lives. Coping strategies and solutions. While the effects of feeling like the odd one out can be severe, there are ways to cope and ultimately thrive despite these challenges. One of the most effective strategies is fostering self-acceptance. Recognizing that everyone is unique and that difference does not equate to inadequacy is key. Building self-confidence through reflection, journaling, or positive affirmations can help individuals embrace their uniqueness and reduce the fear of being judged. Additionally, seeking out like-minded individuals or communities that value diversity and inclusivity can offer a sense of belonging. These environments can provide validation and the reassurance that differences are not only accepted but celebrated. Engaging in activities that align with one's interests or passions can also help individuals find spaces where they feel appreciated for who they truly are. Therapy and counseling can be invaluable in helping individuals process and address feelings of exclusion, particularly if they led to deeper emotional or psychological struggles. A trained professional can provide tools to navigate the complexities of social dynamics and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Conclusion. In conclusion, feeling like the odd one out has a wide range of effects on an individual's psychological, emotional, and social well-being. The consequences of this sense of alienation can be profound, ranging from increased anxiety and loneliness to long-term challenges with self-esteem and social connection. However, by fostering self-acceptance, seeking supportive communities, and engaging in self-care, individuals can navigate these feelings and build a stronger sense of self-worth. It is essential to recognize that difference does not diminish value, and embracing one's unique qualities can be a powerful path toward personal growth and fulfillment.